Y'all, I had to make this video because I've been thinking about this for a minute. Like a minute since I've seen the video, but for one, I wasn't in the place to record a video then. But for two, let's start over.
Whoa.
Hey guys, it's Stormy. Welcome to Starring Stormy, the show starring your girl. And today I'm making this video, if you can see by the title, about Domo in her video, What You Guys Didn't Know, or whatever it was titled. I will link it in the description. If you haven't watched it, go see it. But when I saw this video, y'all, when I tell you I felt this on a personal level, when I tell you I felt this on a personal, I am done. Like, I felt this on a personal level. Domo, can you hear me? Somebody tag Domo in this shit. Because I felt this on a personal level, on a level that, whoo. Turn your volume down, y'all. Turn your volume down, because right now, I can't even describe to you when I seen that video how I was in full-blown tears. Oh my God, I was in full-blown tears. Domo talked about how, for one, she's not okay. How she feels like her ex didn't appreciate her as her, didn't love her for her, felt like she had to be somebody else for the relationship, and also how she's already moved on. Oh, girl, gone. Oh, to the next person, or whatever the case may be. And I'm not siding with anybody, y'all. Don't start that BS. Like, that's stupid and that's not true or valid. So please don't start that. I just hate when people do that. I'll just be like, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't even know where to start with this topic. For one, let me tell y'all something. When you break up with somebody and you feel like you gave them all that you had and the best that you had, it's stressful. This is stressful and it hurts like hell. Like you feel empty. Like you made a mistake. Right after it happens, you'd be like, oh my God, like this wasn't the right move. Lord, help me, forgive me. But you know what? Your first mind never lies. You did it for a reason. You just don't know what it is. But your heart was telling you to make this decision. You don't know why. You don't know why. Your heart was just telling you that this is what you need to do. So, but afterwards, the regret and the regret does kick in. You automatically feel like I should have not done that, even though you probably weren't happy. You weren't happy with them, and you're not happy without them. So then you start believing that you should have just been comfortable there where you weren't happy, and that's not true. Don't do that. Rule number one is don't do that shit. So then she goes on to saying how, oh, girl has moved on. Quickly. Like, quickly. You know what? See, this is what gets me. When somebody moves on so quick after you guys have broken up, like moved on, like I'm happy, I'm in love, this is where I should have been the whole time, move on. We're not talking about 1 6-month relationship or a year relationship. We're talking about we've been together for years, and in the click of a dime, in a snap of a finger, you can move on. That shit hurts, because then you start to be like, no, not only did I not make a mistake, but now I see that you didn't even really love me. I'm still over here crying about you. I can't pick myself up off the floor. I'm still sad about X, Y, and Z, but you've already moved on. But see, look, I'm going to tell y'all something else. Everybody copes differently. Some people can get over situations and they get out of a situation by moving on to the next situation. And some people are different. Some people, can't do that. Some people have to just sit there and find their peace alone before they can move on to the next situation. And that's how it was for me, obviously. Yeah, obviously. When I saw that video, I just felt her pain. Like, you just feel like you weren't good enough. Like, why wasn't I good enough? Why couldn't you have chosen me? Why couldn't you give me all the things that you're giving this other person? The love, the loyalty, the affection, the unconditional love. Why couldn't I get that from you when I was giving you everything that I had? But this is the deal. Sometimes you're just not the one for somebody. You can spend a lifetime with somebody and realize that you weren't the one for them. And sometimes that sucks, because you're like, how was I not the one? Do you see me? I'm more than qualified to be loved and worshiped and respected and treated correctly. But sometimes you're just not the one, you know? Maybe I'm not talented enough. Maybe I'm not an artist enough. Maybe I should have been an artist too. And then we can relate to something and then we would work out. Like you start mapping all these different things in your mind, maybe this and that. You know, you'll say something like, I think we should get back together, and you'll be embarrassed because they'll say, you know, I have a girlfriend now. And you're like, where was that answer when? Never mind. But my point is, sometimes most of the time, it's not you. You know, it took me some growing up to realize this shit. Like, it's not you. It's not them either. It's just that you guys aren't the ones for each other. You know, I will always support my ex, love my ex from a distance, and never say anything negative or bad about her because I love her. I do. I love her. I love her. Not like I'm in love with you or I want to be with you, but I love you. Like, I've spent so many years with you that I can never not love you. You're a great person. You know, you have great attributes about yourself, and that is what it is. And that's how Domo needs to look at Chrissy's situation. They have a child together, so they have to co-parent. They have to do all this other stuff. I was not obligated to make that same decision and have to do all that stuff, thankfully, because that would just make the relationship much harder. But I can just say I felt that on a personal level. Like, I thought I was the only person in the world that felt that way. Like, oh, maybe I wasn't good enough. Maybe it was me, or I just feel so bitter. Like, the bitterness that I had cooking up inside of me, y'all, I can't even put into words the type of bitterness that I had. Like, I was mad because I'm like, you know, I taught you how to. And by the way, I'm not talking about no particular ex in general, so don't get this twisted. But I felt like I taught you how to cook. I taught you how to clean. I did all your laundry. I taught you how to drive. I taught you how to love. I taught you how to, you know, be on a camera and talk in front of people. And I taught you how to be yourself and be outgoing. And I'm the one who got you out of your shell and out your comfort zone. And like, I was bitter because I was like, I deserve all the fucking credit. Like, me, I deserve the credit. Like, I gave you all this. Where is my credit? Why does she get to have everything that I deserve? Because I'm the one who made it, right? That's how I felt. That stuff right there will kill you and put you in the grave. Do you understand me? You will be walking around dead if you feel that way about something. Like, you will be walking around dead. This person is living their life and having a great time and just going about their life, living their best life, and going back and forth with these woo-woo. They're doing that while you're still dwelling on the past and worried about why you ain't got your peace. Like, you're cut. You don't get a cut from what you did, because that's what you do in a relationship. You build each other up. So with that being said, you got to walk away from that and just know that I gave you something, you gave me something, and life is great, right? That's what you're supposed to do. See, that took a lot of maturity. That took 9 months of me understanding and realizing. That took even like the last 3 months of me just really putting my mind to it and just writing that down and saying, look, get over it. It's not that I wanted you back. It's that I felt like I deserved it. It's mine. Have y'all seen that movie with Taraji? And you know how she's like, I deserve this shit. And he gave her $10 million, but she wasn't okay. Acrimony. She wasn't okay with $10 million. She didn't want the money. She wanted the life. This is my life, bitch. I made this. I made this person. So that's how I looked at it. And if, like I said, if you walk around doing that, you will die. And in the movie, she died. Legit. Literally, she died. And the reason why was because she couldn't let that bitterness go. Like, let that devil off of you. It's a beautiful thing that you help somebody grow. That's what you're supposed to do. So that's what I came to realize, and I was able to move on. And Domo will be able to too. She will be able to move on from that, because at the end of the day, she did her job. Her job was to help you grow into somebody. Help you grow you like a plant. Despite everything that we went through, I want you to still flourish. I want to still see you win. What you talking about? We gonna win together. We both gonna win on different paths, not together, but we both gonna win. Dang, I'm proud of myself. Right now I feel empowered. But yeah, that bitterness, y'all, that bitterness will eat you alive. Like, boy. Or all the foods I tried to get you to try that you wouldn't want to try, now you eat them. And all this, like, you just get, it's the little stuff. Whew. day, just know that God has a plan. Whether it's to be with that person again, whether it's not to be with that person, whether it was just to learn from that situation and say, thank you, Lord, for helping me overcome what I went through. And now I'm just going to enter the next chapter into my life with your grace, your love, and just knowing that there was something that came from that I needed. That's how I feel about it. And I pray for Domo's strength. And I'm happy she has that baby because I think that baby saved her life. I truly do. I feel like that baby saved Domo's life. And to me, that is beautiful. And that is admirable. If I said that right. And that is commendable. And that is super momish. And that is all the great other crap that come with it. So I'm super proud of her for doing that and for having the baby on her own terms, regardless if she thought she was going to be with this person or not. That baby saved Domo's life, and he is so gorgeous. I don't know, y'all. That's what I can say. I gave somebody the best years of my life, and I'm going to give somebody else the better years of my life. Okay? But I'm happy. God has saved me. He has picked me up from a dark place and put me in light. Do you hear what I'm saying? The good Lord has taken me from a dark place, and I'm not even talking about relationship-wise. I'm just saying a dark place in my life, and he has transformed me and put me in the light. This video is getting long. Just know, like I said, at the end of the day, just be grateful. Just be thankful. And at the end of the day, yeah, you're going to be hurt. You're going to go to bed at night and sleep by yourself and cry. I cried so many nights. I cried probably for 6 months straight in the bed every night, just crying. Crying because I wanted my old life back. Crying because she had moved on and I just cried. I just cried. Cried. But there was other stuff that happened before that, prior to me crying, that tore me down even further. The crying was just the starting of the healing process. See, that's what you don't know. That's what you don't know. When you're crying alone, when you're alone and you're crying, there's healing power in that. You're just watering the seeds that God is about to get ready to grow. So, anyways, this video is long as crap, so I'm going to end it right here. My name is Stormy. Welcome to the show starring Stormy. Okay? And I'll see you later. Because baby boy, I'm trying to get B Simone down. Because baby boy. No, that's not it. Because I don't know. I can't do the B Simone challenge. Y'all do it. But thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys follow me on social media. If y'all get a chance, tag Domo on this video. I want her to know that life is great. And on the other side, which I'm pretty sure she's already starting to experience, it's something better. Don't ever get caught up on somebody too long. You have more than one soulmate in the world. I love you guys. See you guys in my next video.